But here's the thing. A clean list will not save you if you have the wrong acquisition channel to start generating leads. And so that now brings us to step number 4, which is answering the old debate of direct mail versus cold calling. Now, to be clear, there are many marketing channels out there that you could use to generate land deals. But inside of Leah, we've worked with so many of the best land investors in the space that I've realized that for beginners, there's really only 2 channels that make the most sense: direct mail and cold calling. Now, ultimately, you get to pick your poison here on what's the best fit for you based off of your budget, your circumstances, how much time you have, and your unique God-given skills. And these are the only 2 channels I would focus on if I had a $5,000 budget. And really, as a beginner land investor, one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they try to do a little bit of everything when it comes to marketing. But more times than not, that ends up like a dumpster fire. And so what I want you to do here as a beginner is to just find one marketing channel and become an expert around it. Because most of your success comes from the long tail effect of getting really good at something, right? You're going to be terrible at the marketing channel when you first start. That's okay. But if we compound our skills and we get really proficient at that channel, that's where all of the outsized returns are. So what we tell people inside of Leah is just start with one channel, master it. Then over time, once you master that channel, you build a team around it, you delegate yourself from the day-to-day of running that marketing channel, we can then think about adding on another channel. And here's the thing, like literally all marketing channels work. So don't fall for the trap of like, ooh, I tried cold calling, it didn't work. Or, ooh, I tried direct. No, they all work. You just need to get better. So if it hasn't worked for you yet, dial in your skills, get some education, get some help. I promise you it does work. You're just not there yet. So don't bounce around from marketing channel to marketing channel. So let's break them down. First off, we have direct mail. Now, direct mail is the old tried and true. Inside of Land Insights, in the last 6 weeks, a small fraction of our users have moved over $90 million worth of land through the platform. And still, looking at their KPIs, direct mail is still number 1. Like, it is the most popular channel in the space still to this day because it works. But it comes with trade-offs. The thing with direct mail is on the front end, it is very, very expensive. And when you send a direct mail campaign and it leaves the mail house, there's really nothing that you can do to fix it. So once that money's spent, it is gone. And that can be tricky for beginners because more than likely you're not that great out of the gate. So if you're running direct mail, this is not a place to be a cowboy. You must be methodical before you send that first campaign. Now, some people just don't have that skill. They're like, I want to go fast. I don't really want to think. I just want to go. I'm all about action. If that's you, I probably wouldn't go the direct mail route. Now, the cool thing with direct mail though, is out of all of my testing, and I've tried literally every channel, I believe that it has the highest form of trust built into it. Sellers just trust it more than other marketing channels. The other cool thing about direct mail is you can work on it proactively. You can build the campaigns when you have time, just during your day here and there, and then mail them out and then get the highest quality leads coming back to you. Now, with direct mail, you don't get a lot of leads, but you get a very high quality lead coming back to you. So if you are someone that's detail orientated and you work a W-2 and you don't have a lot of time, I would probably opt for direct mail. So on the flip side, let's talk about cold calling. Now, cold calling is going to be cheaper from a cash outlay perspective, but I would say it's more expensive emotionally. Now, I'm going to assume in the beginning that you're going to be the one cold calling. Could you hire a cold call team? Yes. Do you have those skills yet? Probably not. Very hard to teach and train someone something that you've never done. So what we advise in Leah is start there, cut your teeth, get a deal or two. Could take you 30 or 45 days to do that, and then build the team around it. But even with a team, cold calling is still emotionally taxing. While it is less expensive, there's a lot more labor and time investment to make cold calling work. Now, if you have the gift of gab, you love talking to people, and you just want to sprint and go fast, I would say cold calling is probably the best option for you. But the thing is, you do need time to do this. If you're working 80 hours a week at McKinsey, you probably don't have time to spin up cold calling. So in that case, you're going to go direct mail. But here's the cool thing. Both of these channels work. At the highest level, if you really max them out, you're going to get a 10 to 20x return for every dollar you spend. So the higher end is very similar for the average land investor. And so really this just comes down to knowing yourself, knowing your situation, and picking the channel that makes the most sense.